Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install the Dart SDK on your local machine. In this particular video I'm going to be covering Mac OS, but I plan on recording other videos to cover Windows and Linux. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So if we go to the Get Dart page on the Dart website, which is at dart.dev/get-dart, I'll put this link down in the description as well. And we scroll down here, you'll see the instructions in order to download the Dart SDK and get all the CLI tools in our terminal. We have to install it using Homebrew. If you don't have Homebrew installed, you can click on this link right here, which will direct you to the Homebrew website. It's at brew.sh. I'll put all the links in the description once again. And to install Homebrew, it's one of the easiest things you can do. You can just copy this link over here and then paste it in your terminal. It will take a couple of minutes, and once you install it, you'll have access to things like brew, install, and running all kinds of commands. So let's go back to the Dart instructions, and the first line is we have to tap the Dartlang repository. So we'll go ahead and do that. It might take a couple of seconds, and then boom, it seems like it's already done. The next step after that is we have to do brew install Dart. This might also take a couple of seconds, but in this instance, I think it's going to probably be faster since I already had it installed. And as you can see, it says already installed, so should be good. And yeah, all right, so it seems like it has finished. Okay, so now we can actually do things like running Dart applications right in our browser. So the first thing that we can do is just check the version of Dart that we're running, and it seems like we're on 2.7.2. If you want to upgrade the Dart version, you can do things like Dart upgrade Dart, and you can also, if you want to switch to a specific version of Dart that you want to use, you can do brew switch and Dart 2.1.0, for example, and that will switch the main version of Dart that you're using. So think of this as like a NVM for Node or RVM for Ruby. If you have background in those languages, it's somewhat similar. So I'm actually gonna go ahead. I think the stable version. Okay, so we're running on the stable version 2.7.2. So by default, it will install stable version. If you want to run on the beta channel, you can upgrade to 2.0, 2.8.0-2, etc. And there's also the dev channel, which is like the bleeding edge, probably where you might encounter bugs and stuff like that. But yeah, you can also run brew info Dart, which will give you some information about the package, where it's installed, all that good stuff. And yeah, once you have it installed, you can basically run any Dart applications by themselves. So I know a lot of people that have covered Dart have discovered it like myself through Flutter. And what people don't really know is that you can actually use Dart outside of Flutter to run any applications. So Dart is just like any other language like Ruby, Node, JavaScript, Java, all these languages you can use to run, you can build command line applications, web applications, all sorts of stuff like that. So what we could do is we can create a file called hello.dart, and let's actually open it up in VS Code, and let's write a small hello world application. So I'll have my main function here, and we'll have a small print statement, and let's go back and try to run it. So in order to run an application using the Dart tool from the terminal, all you have to do is just use Dart and then the name of the file you want to run, click enter. That's all there is to it. It's very simple, and boom, we have our output. Obviously, we can do much more complicated things, like writing a function that will take 2 inputs and then return the sum. things like that. Now, for the sake of this, I'll just switch this to an int, and we can do something like sum 2 and 2, put our semicolon, and let's actually compile it and run it. And look at that, it ran the code, executed fine. And as you can see, you can use Dart to pretty much write any language, any application you can think of. There are so many packages and tools that are built into Dart, as well as plugins you can get from pub.dev, which, you know, a lot of them are for Flutter, but you can also search for packages that are specific to Dart, JSON serialization, all kinds of good stuff. So I really hope that this was helpful, and that you guys are able to, you know, use this to kind of discover some of the other cool features within the Dart programming language. So yeah, I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna record another tutorials covering Windows and Linux. Make sure that you guys are covered and everyone is able to install CLI tool. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.